Dillon, this was two desperate clubs that came out that needed this hockey game. It seems like they found just a little bit more than you guys did early on, but what was the difference in this one as the way this game played out?
The first period we didn't come out to compete, and that's just on us. There's no excuse there. So it's disappointing coming in the first and giving up two. Let our goaltender down tonight. But then we had some push, which is, to try to take it positive. And I thought in the second and third. But, like you said, it's two desperate clubs coming out. And for us to kind of lay in the egg in the first period, it's heart-wrenching and disappointing.
I know it's all that, but I look back at just what this team has accomplished over the last 2.5 months. Have you guys, it's early on, but to see you guys come this far here to April 10th and be right there to get to the postseason, what can you say about the way this team took that challenge and ran with it since the All-Star game?
Looking back tonight over that stretch, it was awesome. We came together as a team. Guys bought into our systems, and more importantly, I think we bought into each other, came closer. So that was pretty special, those runs. But we got 4 games left, and we want to rekindle that fire and rekindle that flame and finish off the season on a good note.
I know how there's a lot of pride in that group, especially with a lot you've mentioned over the last couple of months. What do you expect from your group when you step back out and you get the day tomorrow, you go into Coachella Valley, and it's time to play spoiler a bit here in some of that? Is that something you guys can hang your hat on here over the final 4 games?
Yeah, I want to say our mentality has just got to go out there and play that team game that's, we saw in the second half of the season, and, guys buying in for one another is the effort that we're going to need these last 4.
Matt, I think everybody's aware that the stakes here tonight in 2 desperate teams that came out. But what did Bakersfield do differently at the start of the game that seemed like it told the story?
Played the team game. I think that's what felt like we were missing. In the first 2 periods, it felt like in the third period, all of a sudden we started doing our jobs and not running around and playing as a 5-man unit, and felt like there was some stability into the game. But the first 2 periods, it's you can't win hockey games running around like that.
For this team, you still 4 games left here, but when you look back at this challenge that you presented your group and the way they fought, here we are at April 10th with a week left in the regular season. We're right there. What can you say about what this group did over the last couple of months?
The push was great. It was a lot of fun for a lot of moments of it. I think when you look back at the last 4, there's a sour taste. That feels like we fell short and an empty feeling, and it leaves with questions and trying to find the right solutions. But there was a lot of magic that happened during this push, and unfortunately we got away from the stuff that made us so successful.
You got 4 games left. We understand the fate, but I'm sure there's still a lot on the line. There's a lot of pride in that group, and we've seen it firsthand throughout the entire season. What do you want your guys to go out and do in this last little bit? Because, it could be a little fun there to try to play spoiler with the way some of the things can shake out.
In pro hockey, there's always something to play for, and there's guys that are fighting for opportunities for the future. There's guys who are fighting to set up their next season with the way that they finish right here. And as a team, you want to be great all the time, bottom line. And so for us, we need to get back to our team game. We need to play with pride, and we're going to push for 4.